What is going on, guys? PK17 here, and just yesterday or the day before, can't recall, but apparently a person from 4chan leaked the complete Alola Pokedex. Now before you click pause or stop the video, please hear me out for a moment, please. Now, before we get started, I'm gonna be laying out two things from this video. Number one, I will not be spoiling anything in this video throughout the duration. I will only be mentioning one spoiler, and that's how many Pokemon are gonna be in Pokemon Sun and Moon. That is it. Other than that, I won't be spoiling the names of the Pokemons that are on the list. I won't be mentioning what their types are, anything like that. But if you still insist on being spoiled, then there's a link down below in the description below, and make sure to check it out if you want to be spoiled. And finally, number two, it's just gonna be me talking to the mic, giving guys what are my initial thoughts, what are my initial opinions about this so-called leak. Now if you're expecting something with visual graphics or anything like that, then I am terribly sorry. I didn't really wanted to make this video, but you know, might as well make a video out of it, and at least to let you know guys what are my thoughts or opinions about this so-called leak. So with that being said, let's get started. As I said in the beginning of the video, the forum says that there's gonna be at least 100 new Pokemon for Pokemon Sun and Moon. If this turns out to be true, then that's really great, since in X and Y we only had like 70 Pokemon. I can't recall, correct me if I'm wrong, and that's not even counting the Mega Evolutions. So considering the fact that we're gonna get 100 plus if you add in the Alola Pokemon, and if you add in some of the old Pokemon that are gonna make it, then that's great. What are my opinions on this? Well, if that is true, then that is great. Senpai once told me to take any information from the internet with a grain of salt. Half of me is saying that this is fake, and half of me is saying that it's true. Especially now that I'm double checking on the list, it seems really legit, especially the names of the Pokemons that are listed. It really sounds like the Pokemon company would make these names. But even though if I were to say that this is true or false, it's still up to you guys to decide whether this is fake or not. It's not gonna be me that's gonna make you guys decide that this is true or not, and certainly not gonna be the guy who posted this that's gonna decide whether this is true. So what are my final opinions on this? Basically, take it with a grain of salt. If you want, you could put some pepper in it. And plus, how can he make a list like this? The only way I can see it with him making a list like this is actually three reasons. One, he's an employee of Game Freak. Number two, he's a hacker. And number three, which is common sense, he has an early version of the game. That's the only way that I can see it being true. But for my final opinion, I cannot see this list as being legit. The only way that I can see this being legit is that if the Pokemon company themselves confirms this as being legit. But what are your thoughts on this, guys? Do you think this is true? Do you think this is false? I want to hear you guys' opinions on this, so feel free to comment down below on the comment sections. So with that being said, guys, that's it. Thank you guys for watching. If you somehow found this video entertaining, then make sure to leave a like. Also share with a friend, I appreciate it. And for more content here at PK17, then make sure to hit subscribe. And with that being said, guys, thank you guys so much for watching the video, and be safe guys. Take care. PK out.